What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Ducks and Download for another Black Series figure unboxing and review. In this one, we're going to be looking at a Revenge of the Sixth special I picked up off of Amazon. We got Saw Gerrera here, and I was able to actually pick up Saw Gerrera for only like $9.55 after taxes and everything. Free delivery yesterday, so it was literally under $10 for this great deluxe figure. Like a lot of other people, I held off on getting Saw Gerrera because I was more focused on some of the other parts of the line. And love him or hate him, he's kind of a dick, but he's a lovable dick in the way I look at him in the Rebellion. And when I saw him at this amazing price for free shipping in like 2 days, I was like, alright, now's the time. I will happily add Saw Gerrera to my collection. So let's go ahead and get our friend unboxed here and see how he looks. Because already from the packaging, he looks absolutely stellar. The face, the art on the arm, the tubing, the extra accessories, an absolutely just gorgeous figure and a real steal for under $10. We have the Saw Gerrera art there on the side. This, of course, coming from the Rebels Saw Gerrera. There's the information on the back. All right. Like a lot of the other ones, he has the cape through the back there to kind of hold on to it, which, although it is not soft, it is a very well-made hard shell plastic. It has the flowing cape-like qualities to it really well, and the attachments are nice. Should be really nice and sturdy. Looks absolutely stellar. We'll get him out of here first. Alright, there he is out of the box. Just looks stellar. Really has just so many extra pieces. The armor kind of floats around in a good way, so he's actually wearing it. That's awesome. And next up we have the blaster pistol here, which also just looks really stellar. Large pistol. Might want to. This would be a great one maybe for Mandalorian mercs and stuff. Just a really big, heavy blaster pistol like this. It looks super cool. Has the silver on top with the brown handle. That's always nice to see. And lastly, we have his walking staff, or walking stick. Don't know if it has any like secret functions to it, but it is still well made. Kind of gives off that wood vibe with the metal parts here and there, the like nice metal bands. Alright, let's see how our friend here stands. So he has, of course, his sandaled foot, and then his robotic foot that has been replaced. The holster for his blaster. Good articulation in the arms, even with all of this extra armor and stuff on. Let's get that put in there. I like that holster. I might steal that idea for one of my blasters since it has a very wide head on the tip of it. Let's put the arm down there so his armor can rest a little bit easier. Pauldron moves on its own. That's really nice. Great, again, great head sculpt. Moves around, but the armor is kind of bulky and hinders it, but in a good way, in the way that would be articulate to the actual show. Like, it was hard for him to move around and all that, I'm sure. We gotta see. Standing up. Hey, look at that. That was super easy. That's always awesome to see when they stand up super easy like that. Get a close up on his chest, legs, the sandal and the robot leg there. We have the ungloved hand on this side and the gloved hand. That figure's been in that box for a while, so not too surprised that he has kind of tight limbs, but they're not so tight that they don't want to move. So they don't feel like they're going to snap at all. That's really good. Great articulation, though, for such a large character. Definitely I wouldn't say super tall, as in comparison to all of them, but definitely a bit taller than some of the other characters. That cape looks just stellar. I'm so thrilled by some of the ways they're able to capture, like, movement in a still piece of plastic like that. See articulation up right at the knee that swivels and bends, so that's nice. Get him his staff here. Yeah, staff looks really nice. His little walking stick looks good in there. Great figure. Doesn't have like a crazy amount of posability, but he doesn't really need anything super gnarly because he's just kind of meant to do the one thing. See if this... Oh, it does move, so I don't know if you could strap it on his head fully. Yeah, it's gonna be a hard pose to do. get that pulled back just like he does. You can move it forward and then cinch it down here. That way it kind of sits back against his chest really easily there. But yeah, that armor looks amazing. The tubing and the breathing apparatus looks great. The hair is good. Feet are a little loose, but again, that's nothing crazy. Only a little wiggle in it, nothing major. Nice little third point of articulation there so he can really help himself stand up. Guys, this is an awesome figure. I'm really happy to have gotten Saw. I know I waited a lot longer than I should have, but it was a good wait because for under $10, this figure just cannot be beat. It's just like a good Ross find or anything like that. Thank you all so much for joining, guys. I would do a shelf shot, but the shelf's a little too full, and I'm gonna have to reorganize. So that's right. Later today, as of releasing this, at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, come join me on my TikTok, same exact name as the Ducks and Download YouTube, and we're gonna be going live. That's right, live. We're going to be having a fun little rearranging and questionnaire. I'm just going to be talking to people and just having a good time and just hanging out, talking about Star Wars. This is the May, of course, so it is time for us to just enjoy our Star Warsiness. Guys, thank you all so much. Have an amazing rest of your day. And as always, may the Force serve you well.